Classics, El Dorado, Wave 18, Figure 2. Alright, this is an older wave, Wave 18. After doing the Toyman review, I decided, since my local Walmart has all these, every Friday, I'm just gonna pick up, on payday, I'm just gonna pick up an Wave 18 to complete the collect and connect piece, which is Apache Chief. And I grew up watching the Super Friends, so standing in the store today, looking at these figures, I'm like, you know what? It brought up some good memories, and especially for El Dorado here, I used to pretend that I was El Dorado. I don't know. That's kind of funny. I just remembered that today. I was like, you know, I thought El Dorado was an actual superhero. So Hanna-Barbera, you know, they made Black Vulcan, El Dorado, Samurai, Apache Chief to make, you know, all races in the Super Friends. And I always, you know, as a kid, I just thought El Dorado was a real superhero. So, and I pretended I was El Dorado. So standard DC-UC package. And here's El Dorado's logo, I guess, which is cool. So here's his bio.
Dressed in the costume that boasts Aztec kings of long ago, El Dorado uses his mystical powers to aid the Super Friends in the worldwide quest for justice. Some speculate he is the descendant of Aztec sorcerers, empowered by the ancient magic and his people warrior spirit. El Dorado has never revealed the source of his power, but his knowledge of ancient ruins in Mexico suggests the connection to the Aztec civilization.
First appearance, Super Friends, 1981. So I was 6 years old when that came out. Real name, Isaac Rodriguez. Occupation, hero. Base of operation, Hall of Justice. Special ability, super strength, flight. I was wondering if he flew. I can't remember if he flew. Telepathy, I can't pronounce that word. An ability to make objects appear and disappear. Here's the wave. Black Vulcan, which I'm going to get next, hopefully. Of course, we're doing El Dorado next. Toyman. Captain Boomerang. They had two Captain Boomerangs, so I guess Captain Boomerang came two in a box. Samurai and Bronze Tiger, which I have no clue what Bronze Tiger is, but it's cool that he comes with two heads. And the collect and connect piece is Apache Chief, which I'm really excited about because there was a character similar to Apache Chief on the latest Young Justice cartoons. Alright, here we got El Dorado. He looks like from, you know, that's a pretty good interpretation of him from what I remember from the Super Friends. Nice gold on his armor, his costume, green pants, nice red and gold boots. So pretty cool. His gloves were kind of cheesy. Mattel just put this really cheap looking gold over his arms and to make gloves, which that looks kind of crappy actually. That's the only, probably as of right now, the complaint I have for El Dorado. That just looks like crap. I mean, they could have been sculpted or something. I don't remember him wearing gloves, actually. So, if they should have made his arms bare, and I would have been happy with that. His head sculpt's pretty nice. I do have a little bit of little tiny paint slop on his, right there above his eyebrow on his forehead, but it's livable. He kind of hunches over a little bit. He can't really stand up too straight because of that. His costume right here, this gold piece right here is kind of pushing him down, but it's still cool. I'm really excited about him, actually. Still, minus the gloves. El Dorado comes with Apache Chief's torso and his jacket. At first I thought they didn't include the jacket. I was going to scream and holler, but I didn't look all the way inside the package. Alright, so the right arm from Toyman, and this is what we got so far. So I'm getting excited. I'm really not into the collect and connect piece because I don't buy all the figures in the wave. But right here's El Dorado with Toyman. Toyman is just a towering figure. I mean, and here's El Dorado with Superman, and that's pretty good scale. I just remember in the cartoons, and I've heard a comedian say this before, or someone on YouTube say this before, that there's an emergency. Let's say the Super Friends were, oh, there's an emergency in New York. Let's go. So Superman would fly next to Batman's plane, his bat plane. And then they would go. El Dorado can disappear, and he can teleport instantly from one location to the next location. So let's say if they had to go from New York to Los Angeles, where the emergency was, El Dorado would get there at the same time as Superman and Batman would. So it would take them a while to fly. But El Dorado's superpowers, he can teleport instantly. So technically, El Dorado should have been able to take care of the problem first. But no. What's he doing for those 2 hours? Let's say it takes 2 hours to get to the crisis. What's he doing those 2 hours? Did he go home, take a nap, go home, get a sandwich first? I mean, he waited until those other guys got there. So I always thought that was funny. Even as a kid, too, I kind of thought about that. I'm like, wait a minute. He should have got there at the same time. So that would be me as a superhero. I would wait until the other guys got there. Superman, he can handle anything. So, I'll meet you guys there. I'm going to go home, take a shower, eat a sandwich real quick, So, so do I recommend El Dorado? No. Only if you're a diehard child of the 80s Super Friends fan. I grew up on the Super Friends. And like I said, standing at the store today, looking at this wave, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to get these because I used to watch it all the time. And if I had them on DVD, I guess I would watch it, even though they're extremely cheesy. But I don't know, brought that good feeling back today. So I bought it because of nostalgia. Ooh, I said nostalgia. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully the next review will be from the Riddler or my package from Norway, from Andy Mead, or Black Vulcan, one of those. So stay tuned. Bye.